Hello everyone, welcome back, and here's my love from me to you. It's Trace from EarthStar. I am going to do a little mid-month quick check-in with all the zodiac signs. You can hear the birds in the background. It's a beautiful quiet day where I am. Hopefully no noise comes in. I did a beginning of the month, November, for each zodiac sign, and now I'm going to actually elaborate on that, just choosing one of these beautiful Sacred Traveler Oracle decks. I bought this about 2-3 years ago and I really love it. It's been one of my go-to decks for direction. So that is my theme for November for everybody, direction. So I'm going to start with starting with, what are we in now, Scorpio, and go all the way back around to Libra, and then just choose one each and do some tarot cards and some guidance going forward. I'm going to be using, when I call to it, it's a dragon deck that I got from a local creator. If you are not in South Africa, she is going to be sending this out for international purchase soon. But those in South Africa, you can get a hold of her on Dragonfly Spirit. But now I'm going to just ask you to please sit with me for the next hour or so. Click on your timestamps when you get to if you want to just see your star sign. But that is the sun signs. If you are interested in your rising and your moon signs, click on those too, because I'm sure there will be messages that can come forward with one huge message for you going for the rest of the month. And if nothing resonates for you, that's fine, leave it. But your guides have brought you here, and they give you little intricacies and little trinkets as you go along to remind you what you already know. So here's the direction coming up. The first one I'm doing is Scorpio. Now Scorpio, let's see what is coming up for you. I'm looking at this one here. It says, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Now your message for the beginning of the month said, find your balance and let go. Just let things come to you. So now, those first 2 weeks, I hope you did that. I hope you stopped and found your balance, and now you are waiting to break your trail. And this shows me that you are ready to go forward and see what is coming up for you. So let's put that, I think I'll put that there, of the Year Tarot. So Scorpio, I'm going to be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot. It's a very bright, vibrant, beautiful tarot deck that gives us good punching answers. So I'm going to ask Spirit, this breaking trail, this breakthrough that it's at hand, how is this going to help you for the rest of November? Now that you've got to a place where you've had your time out, you've decided, I'm not going to let my life be in balance, I'm going to let go, and I'm just going to let life come to me. And you've got to this position now. How can Scorpio go forward for the rest of November? I'm going to break the deck. Okay, now let me tell you, this Two of Wands is speaking so nicely with this breaking trail, because Two of Wands is always that position of, you have come to a decision in life. You need to know how to dominate your way forward. And look at these two. They've planted this bean seed and they've manifested that seed to be larger than life. And that is what the World card says to you as well. Let whatever has been bugging you from the rest of the year, from beginning of November all the way through to the beginning of the year, put that behind you now. Let's put that behind you. Let's break a trail. Let's see what's coming up for you in the bigger picture. The Two of Wands in the normal Rider-Waite deck is always saying to you, there's a bigger picture out there for you. There's you can move your goalposts. You don't have to plod along the same way. And Wands are doing. So breaking a trail fits in so nicely with this. So the World saying, try not to let what bugged you the whole of November and the whole of 2024 get to you now. You going towards a new moon, which is coming up now on the 15th of November. I'm recording this on the 14th. So try and end things in your mind and end people and habits and situations that have pulled you down, that have put you out of balance for the year, and try and look at something differently, because the Two of Wands is definitely that expectations of what is coming towards you. Make it work for you. Make it work for you, Scorpio. Now I'm going to just quickly see what breaking trail has got for you here. It's something extra here. Breaking trail. It says, it's not about following the path ahead, but creating your own trail. It's about stop standing in the edge of life and take the leap. there's the World card saying you've reached the end of a cycle. It's time to take the leap into the next section. And in the beginning of the month, I said to you, be patient with yourself and just let things come to you. And it says your patience is paying off. Old limitations and inner blockages are dropping away. So don't let fear keep you from moving forward now. So this is truly a time for you to move past that fear and to jump with both feet and to blaze the trail ahead, because big beans are waiting for you. And my theme from November is direction. I posted a direction video just not too long ago on pick a card. So this is definitely a whole theme going forward. Divine direction. What does Scorpio need to hear about the direction forward? Scorpio, you've got home. It says it's time to renovate or change something in your home environment or move home. So that also tells me that the energy around your home has been stuck. It's been blocked a little bit, and you don't want that to be carrying on for the rest of this year in November and going into 2025. So when you move things around, the energy shifts for you. And this is what this is saying. You've got an energy shift coming. Embrace it, Scorpio. Take it and run with it. Right, I'm going to pack those away and do the next one, which is Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarius quickly. I'm going to pack this one away. And then this breaking trail I'm taking out. All right, Sagittarius. Your message at the beginning of November was trust in love, don't give up, don't give life to fear, and prepare, plant seeds and prepare for what's coming up for you. So that was your message. I'm just checking my list here. Yes, that was your message there for the beginning of the month. I'm going to take this one for you, and it says expect the wondrous to emerge. Now, your message was trust in love. And look at that, you've got a miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So your whole November is around this magical new sort of attitude that you're supposed to have, especially with trusting in miracles, trusting in love, trusting in the way that you need to let go of anything that's causing you to be blocked, or don't let fear rule you. Trust in the miracles, because when you do that, expectations change for you. So Sagittarius, I'm using a quick tarot check-in for you. Let's see how trusting in miracles, expecting different things can help you. And you got the 5 of Cups and you've got the 6 of Wands. Now this tells me big things. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that bird outside. Don't listen to the outside chatter. That is what the message is coming through from that bird. Now the 5 of Cups, usually you get the 5 of Cups where a person is sitting and they've got 3 cups that have fallen over and 2 cups that are waiting straight up, and you need to be grateful for the ones that are behind you and what's coming. But these 5 are actually all knocked over, but look what they've done. Whatever liquid was inside them has grown a garden for you. So these are the miracles that you can expect. The disappointments and things in life that change your routine and bring you to a space of, oh, I can't do this anymore, has actually grown you. And you look what happens after that. You have recognition of those things that happened for a reason. And the 6 of Wands is a victory card. So you can see how she's standing and everybody's praising her with a victory. And whatever you're going through, however you believe in your miracles, this 6 of Wands is saying that you can move past your disappointments because they are working in your favor. Spirit has always got your back. Always, always, always. Always remember that, Sagittarius. The fear that you put out there is unnecessary because the miracles are waiting for you. I just want to just quickly see what extra miracles has for you. Let's quickly check the guidebook. It says here that just around the corner is a miracle waiting for you. What is expected, you can trend into. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, this is the disappointing card, the more you become aware of the small marvels that have now spilled over, the spilled milk is over and built you a garden. So do not sit in the fear place. And it says the sacred Travis sees wondrous things for you in a new way. This bird is really not letting this squawking go away. Let go of fear. Oh, wow. It says, let go of fear and expectations and believe that there's no limits in life because all is well. All is well. You will understand as time goes by how this new attitude of yours, the new expectations, the dropping bar of the fear will help you, Sagittarius. So what is your divine direction card? Recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take some time out for yourself. Because when you take time out for yourself, you actually notice what around you that is working. Sagittarius, that is such a lovely message. Okay, come back in December for your next message, for the next direction. Okay, now moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, your message at the beginning of the month was emotional release. Go for your passions and stop worrying, because things that are coming in for you can be manifested. So let's have a look, Capricorn. What does the Sacred Traveler want to say to you? I want that one. You've got rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. So emotional release, go for your passions and trust that what is coming for you is meant for you. So stop worrying. Okay, so there you go. So whatever you have had in the beginning of November, Capricorn, it is, and you know, water is always considered an emotional release. So it's saying whatever has come through for you in the first 2 months of November, you've learned things from it, and you are now clearing your path going forward. That is so nice. Clear the past, heal the present. That's so nice for you, Capricorn. And it says here in the book that in order to have new growth, you must clear away the emotional releases. And that's exactly what you got at the beginning of the month. It can also indicate to clear away clutter. It's if you don't love it anymore and you don't use it, get rid of it. So it can be things, it can be relationships, it can be a job. So it's physical clutter as well as emotional clutter. It's also a great time to clear away anything in your body of old emotions. So let's say you are feeling a little bit heavy from the year and you've not eaten very well lately. You give yourself a little bit of a detox, drink more water. This is also a great time to go on a fast. So use the water to cleanse you, either in the shower or go and stand by the sea. And if there's raining, go and stand outside and use the rain as rejuvenation for yourself. What a nice message, Capricorn. So let's see what your tarot cards would like to add to it. And I'm using the Wheel of the Year. So Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to release, and how does the rest of November look for them? What direction does Capricorn take for the rest of November? I'm taking that one, and I'm taking that one. Okay, Capricorn, you've got a major arcana card here, the Chariot. And what I love about this Chariot card, look at this, the sunflower. He's using it as a light. He's using the sun to beam through it and to light your way forward ahead. That is focusing 100% on the what's forward for you. Your direction is forward, not back. After you've had your emotional release, you're going for your passions now, and you are on the right track. You know, these old wagons that used to go on the path, if you went a little bit to the left, that wheel would go flying off and go into the ditch. So stay the course in the middle of that path. And if you do that, you've got the Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles in this deck is a page. And what she's, I don't know if it's a princess. Let me just check that out. I don't want to make a mistake here. Hold on one sec. I think the princess is the page. You've got a queen here, and we've got a king, and we've got a knight. So this is definitely a page. And pages are always about learning something. Pages are about making the decision to go on an adventure. But this is Pentacles, so it's in your practical life. So take on a new way of seeing your practical life. Wow. It's definitely fitting in here. The way that you're going forward now needs to be a different way. Whatever's real to you, whatever's in your life that is tangible, you need to approach that differently. And you need to plant seeds differently, because the world is your oyster, according to this page of Pentacles. And you can see she's sitting here. She's navigating how she's going to be earning money. So this has got something to do with your job, Capricorn. And it's been disappointing you up to now. This is a new way for you to go forward in your job. Clear out what's not working and make new, tangible decisions about what's going forward. Right, what divine direction card can be used for Capricorn? What? Communicate. Okay, I love that too, because swords are usually communication, but this page of Pentacles is not a communicator. This page of Pentacles is sucking in everything that is to do with making his routines work, his health work. With the health pattern that we spoke about there, to do with your spiritual life as well. So communicate with others more freely, speak up, you have right to be heard. And that is exactly how you should move forward, because if you're stuck in this space of emotional build-up, you're not going to communicate well. So your advice going forward from Spirit is, when you speak up and when you speak your truth and you know what you need to be going for, that's when you are heard. So maybe you haven't been seen lately and you need to communicate what you need. You know, when you go to a hairdresser and the hairdresser says, how would you like your haircut? And you've got an idea in your mind and you don't explain it well to them, and they cut your hair all wrong. It's your fault, that, because you didn't explain it well. So this is what's come up for you here, to say, make sure that you are writing in exactly what you need in your life going forward. Don't sit in a miscommunication of your thoughts, your mind, and who's around you, Capricorn. Nice advice for you for the rest of the month. Take care, and I'm going to put these away now and go through for Aquarius. I think these need a good little tap. Let's give these cards a good tap. Put a crystal on them, and let's put that one back. Right, Aquarius, your message at the beginning of the month was, let's have a look here. Are you still holding on to old personal blocks? Manifest different things, open up to a better process. So that was your message at the beginning of November, Aquarius. So let's see what is coming up for you now. Infinite abundance. I love that now. Let's just put those back neatly. So Aquarius, when you are holding on to personal blocks and personal issues in your life, you don't create space for abundance. And it's almost like it doesn't open up the process. So when I hope you've taken the time for these last 2 weeks to see what those personal blocks are, Aquarius. And when you open that up and you have that shift, you allow for abundance to come. And it says abundance is pouring into your life. Let's just see what your message is here. Infinite abundance. Let's see what's coming up for you. Life goes in cycles, and there are times in a field where you have harvest and when you have growing. Right now, you are moving towards a harvest time to receive an outpouring of money and love and energy. However, you must first know that you do deserve it. You see, that's that block that was holding you back in the beginning of the month, Aquarius. You were sitting in a space of, how do I get there? What is resonating for me? How do I move this block away? And if you took the time to sit in that personal space for yourself and to identify what was actually holding you up and manifest differently, this is what's coming forward for you now, Aquarius. Isn't that amazing? And it's saying that this time will give you a deep and full time to actually move forward to what you truly, sorry, let me try that again. I wasn't reading, I was trying to get that out. What it's saying is that when you believe in something and you truly believe that you deserve it, then that is when you receive more. So I don't know if you've been giving too much as well this whole year. Your focus now is on gratitude so that you can only focus on yourself and bring in what you need to what you deserve. And you can see these people are standing here waiting with their bearers. So the fruit bearers, they're blossoming and they're bringing in prosperity into their lap. It's falling into their laps. So Aquarius, with I think I've said this before on our page, is that Pluto is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius now. And Aquarius changes the dynamics of how Pluto is balanced into the world. Pluto is a very dark, deep planet. Okay, it makes us go to the deep depths of our personal spaces, and now it's moving into Aquarius, which is now enlightening us and bringing forth communications. And did you find treasure inside there when you were deep diving, or did you find rot? So that is what's happening now. Is look for the abundance in your life. So Aquarius, let's see what's going on for the next 2 weeks of your life. What have you let go of, and how do you go forward from this? How does Aquarius go forward with all this abundance coming into their life? How do they manifest this abundance? How does Aquarius manifest this abundance? Oh, you got 3. Oh, you got 4. Okay. Everybody else got 2. Let's do the 4. Okay, those 2 are Princess of Pentacles, so meaning the Page of Pentacles, and you got the 10 of Wands. Now again, Ten of Wands is everybody else's baggage that you're carrying in the world. It's that that burden that you feel about life. It's a burden you feel about the world. It's a burden about you feeling about all your accountability that you're responsible in life. You need to find a new way of journaling into your life of how you can change that to bring the abundance in. And you got the Justice card and you got the Knight of Swords. Now Justice is saying, again, you were in the winter and now you're moving into the futile part of it. You need to choose this. You need to choose to not repeat these patterns. And the Knight of Swords, he is on the go, boy. He's on the go with new thoughts. He's on the go with new patterns in his life. So that is what's happening for you, Aquarius. No more of that nonsense that was going on before in the dark. You are now moving from winter into your futile period. You could see these ones people, this Ten of Wands, they are carrying this heavy burden, but look what's close. That is where they can put these heavy baskets down right by their home. And that is your middle card here is saying you need to have a new adventure and how you plant those seeds. That is what you need to be doing. How you plant those seeds so that your abundance can come. Don't bring the drama into it. Bring the good thoughts, the positive ways forward, the action forward of how you can move into this. Aquarius, don't sit in the funk anymore. Your divine direction cards going forward, as my whole theme for November is what direction do you need to take? So what direction does Aquarius need to take here with this planting seeds and with this abundance that's coming in for them? How do they grab onto that? Aquarius, great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming for you in many forms. Believe it. Take it. It's yours, Aquarius. Okay, Pisces. I'm just going to clear up Aquarius quickly. Let's quickly clean up this here, Pisces. And let's put those back and let's chat to you while I put those back. So Pisces, right at the beginning of November, your message was no matter what you have gone through, there's always hope. And it balances out into growth and prosperity. That was your message from the beginning of the month. And it says, are you triggered by people? Whatever you're going through, were you triggered by people? So that is a very interesting topic that we can now actually go forward for you, Pisces. Let's see what we can find you. Right, Pisces, how have you managed to navigate? Let's take this one here. Crossing bridges, Pisces. It's a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So your message at the beginning of the month is no matter what you've been through, you will always have growth and you'll always be able to prosper for what you've been through. Don't be triggered by other people. So you are now, I hope you've done the work, Pisces, because this definitely shows me that something is happening. You're moving across a bridge. You're leaving behind how people affected you. You're maybe reacting differently. And now you're healing, connecting, and mending and releasing. Well done, Pisces. Well freaking done. So let's see what direction has Pisces got for the rest of November. Let's have a look and see. What is Pisces' direction for the rest of the November? How have their reactions been? What hope do they have and what growth do they have? And how do they believe in prosperity? Pisces, the rest of November. Okay, Pisces, this is exactly what is said at the beginning of the month. So, Pisces, your reactions and how you are towards people and how you let that affect you so badly is growing into a different person. So your energy is still a little bit haggling in that what you're going through. You're crossing the bridge. You haven't quite got there yet. You haven't quite got to the other side. So it's a time for healing. And Five of Swords is about your self-worth, about how you take in how the world affects you. Are you lashing back and hurting others back again? Are you taking everything to heart? That's exactly what a Pisces does. Unfortunately, I'm a Pisces, so I know that. But this card is saying to you is that you haven't quite got there yet. Make sure that you are not still retaliating and reacting badly, Pisces. And your direction forward is this Queen of Pentacles. Queens of Pentacles are the nurturers of the home, can run a business, does a budget really well, is the person who can run all the committees at school or work, or she's the one that handles everything. I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you've got Six of Cups. Now, what you're going through has been with you for a while. Okay, Pisces, it's been inbred in you, and the only way that you know how to process it is to retaliate and fight back at the world, and that is not what you need to be doing anymore. You need to be going into a space of it's abundance feeling. She's got an abundance feeling, the Queen of Pentacles. She doesn't let the people affect her in any way. She knows that whoever is coming at her, whatever is coming at her in life, those are their problems. That is their issues to deal with. And she just gets on with her life. She gets on with nurturing, cooking, cleaning, loving the people around her, this Queen of Pentacles. And because it's Pentacles, it's to do with your practical life. So everything that you do in your life, the way you handle people around you, the way you do your jobs, the way you process life, anything spiritual or creative, or how you earn your money, is all got to do with your attitude. And she doesn't believe that it's not right for her. She just believes in the abundance. She believes in that healing. She does the connecting, and she doesn't need to sit in the space of, oh, I don't know how that person spoke to me like that. How can they speak to me like that? Who do they think they are? So remember that when you come across those people this month, it's got nothing to do with you, Pisces. It's to do with their journey, and you must just get on with yours, and to let go of how you process the way you've learned to do it. And that is that victim mentality where you have that retaliation, and it affects your ego, and you think, well, how can they treat me like that? So Pisces, this is quite a deep message here for you going forward. So the rest of November, make sure that you're connecting to the balance of prosperity for yourself. Try not to let yourself slip back into those old ways, because this is saying that you are emotionally, you're going back into that little girl inside of you. So make the little girl feel like this Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She thinks she's worried about what people are saying to her. She's got up every morning. She dresses herself very, very, she's got a lot of self-worth. She dresses herself very well. She does her hair nicely. Don't let that make your outside, on the outside, ruin your inside, Pisces. So let's have a look at your divine direction card for the rest of the month. Home. Now, she is the master of her home. She is the master of her home. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment, or move home. So Pisces, this actually creates a nice, void for you when you concentrate on things that have got nothing to do with the outside world. This is your home. This is things around you that work for you. And this Queen of Pentacles makes her cooking work. She makes her environment her loving space, and that's what you need to do for the rest of the month, Pisces, to get through and to heal. And that's where you reconnect and heal, Pisces. Chat to you in December. Right, let's do the next one, which is Aries. Pull this away. Okay, right, let's put some crystals on top of these. Right, Aries, your message for let me just check that it's still recording nicely. Yes, it is. Your message for the beginning of the month was be open to receive and create a new narrative for yourself. Don't bring in the bad of what you've learned. It's create a new narrative, and that will change the energy around you. Be open to receive. That was a big message from the beginning of the month. Be open to receive. So let's see, Aries, what your message is now. Gates of triumph. Success expands your life. Isn't that awesome? What a nice card for you, Aries. So I see a person sitting on this side of the forest, if you want to say, and they have been stuck in the dark. They haven't been open to receive, and now all of a sudden you are seeing the light. Let's have a look and see what your guidebook says here. Gates of triumph. Okay, it says that arriving in yes, I got the right one. It says the townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome are welcoming with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you've learned. So that is exactly what this forest is teaching you, is that you aren't a failure when you fall down. It's part of the growth system. And isn't that what your message said here? yeah, create a new narrative. Don't carry the bad. That's exactly what you got for the beginning of the month. And this is where you find your true success, is when you acknowledge the victory and what can be in front of you, not behind you. And it says here that the gates of triumph are waiting to open a deep and a wide part of you. The in and outer success is coming your way. Don't let the outside affect your inside. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire, and even more victories will expand your way. So this is definitely a mindset of what you prosper in life, is the way that you actually process that in your mind. So let's have a look here, Aries. Aries, let's see. How can we get your mind directional? I'm actually going to keep that because that's exactly feeding into that. So Aries, how does your mind process the rest of, whoopsie, there's way too many cards. Let's put all those away. I'm definitely taking that one. It fell out first. So Aries, how does Aries process the rest of November? How can they be open to receive, and how can they move through these gates of triumph? How can they move through? So Aries, for the rest of November, make sure that you are not self-sabotaging yourself, that you're not deceiving yourself, that you're not sitting in this dark forest believing that there are sort of people that don't care about you, and don't think less of yourself, because here this man is looking at this woman, and he's got the whole concept of this card is deception. Okay, so he's got a lovely marriage going here, and he's looking at this temptation over here. So what this is about make sure that you're not being antisocial, because you are deceiving yourself, and you don't think that you deserve something. So this is this dark place of these this forest here, and to get to this, you don't know how to get there without feeling that you deserve it. And that is definitely what this energy is bringing into you, because look at your Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is about everything that you deserve. It's the success. You can look at this little girl and this man. They've built this beautiful family home. So this is what you deserve, Aries. You deserve all of the success. Don't think that you don't. Don't have thoughts that take you down a road of I can't be myself in order to have what I need, or in order to have what I deserve. And success expands your life, the way that you go forward, Aries. It's about believing and 100% knowing that you deserve this happiness here. 100%. I'm looked at the bottom of the deck here. Look what you've got. You've got the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is about that emotional happiness. Now, you deserve that, Aries. There's no ways that you need to be in this space of, I need to be inauthentic to get what I want. You can always trust in your gut and trust in yourself, that you don't have to be in this dark space. Because the beginning of the month was openness to creating a new narrative to the energy around you. And you need to be open to receive. And to be open to receive, you don't have to manipulate or be in any situation in order to get that. You need to completely take that. I'm actually going to turn that over, and I'm going to take a smoky quartz, and I'm going to cover it, because you don't need to believe that you need to be somebody else in order to get what you want, because emotional happiness is here for you. Emotional happiness, this is a wedding, or everything that fulfills you for stability, and you just need to walk through those gates. That beautiful life is waiting for you there. Please don't believe that you need to be deceiving who you are. Just be naturally who you are and receive back. Okay, Aries. Gosh, that was quite hectic. What does Aries need to know for the rest of November? What direction does Aries need to go in for the rest of November? Okay, I did see another one here. I'm going to take two for you, Aries. So you've got signs. Your past loved ones are never far from you. Notice the signs they send you. So when you're in the space of this one that I turned over, and that mindset that you don't deserve, you don't see the signs. You don't see the beautiful things around you. Make sure that you're open to that. Connect with your spirit. Connect with your guides. Connect with your angels. If you see a butterfly, or you see a feather, or you hear a song on the radio, those are your past loved ones giving you love. And then you've got friends. Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. Now, that's very important, because this is a very lonely, single energy here, that one that I've just turned over. You don't want to be in that space of inauthenticity, where you are always thinking that the world is against you. Your self-worth is very down there, because this is your the bottom of the deck always projects the whole reading. So Aries, that is what you deserve. That is what you deserve. These two go together. Believe it, feel it, and receive it. Your friends need to give you that as well too. So Aries, have a good rest of November. Right, so I'm going to put these away. I'm going to give that a very good bashing. Get all that negative energy out. There's this one. And this one. All right. After Aries comes Taurus. Right, Taurus. What you got in the beginning of the month was ask for help. Don't be stubborn. Don't do things alone. You're guided by by source, and you're guided by your angels, and your triggers are helping you. So let's see what we've got here. Taurus, let's see what your rest of November looks like. Finding sanctuary, opening your spiritual source. Oh my word. Your message from the beginning of November was guided by source. Don't be stubborn alone. Ask for help. So there you go. Whew, that is so nice for you. Let's just double check your little message here. Let's double check your message. It says, rest, rejuvenate, tune into your spiritual source. It's time for retreat and inner sanctuary. Go within and find your inner refuge. Be it a safe haven or with others. Step forward with grace. Take moments of reflection and be in a profound space of healing and physical, emotional wounds that have accumulated for you. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. So Taurus, this is what you got beginning of November. Ask for help. Don't be stubborn alone. The triggers can help you. So it's the same message coming through. And I just really hope that it just says here, listen to the voice of spirit. Create a beauty place in your home. And you know, to me, sanctuary can be your body as well. Sanctuary can be who you are, your mind. Make sure that that's a good place to live in. So let's have a look, Gemini. Taurus. Let's have a look here, Taurus. What is your... I just want to check that everything's recording okay. It's recording fine. What is your tarot messages for the rest of November? What does Taurus need to do in order to find this sanctuary within themselves and within their home? What is the direction for Taurus for the rest of November, please? There's one and there's two. Let's take those two. Now, you've got the Six of Cups, Taurus. And the Six of Cups is saying you have been governed by the way that you were brought up. You've been governed by the way you think about and emotionally you are. How you project yourself emotionally is the way that you know from a little girl or a little boy. This is how you were governed. You were given this information, and sometimes when you're in that space of learning, it's difficult to break those patterns. So emotionally, you might be in a space of not knowing to receive, to look after yourself only because nobody else did. But Source is saying to you, come on now, you need to find sanctuary in that and go a different way. And then you've got the Sun card. Now, the Sun card is about the inner child. The Sun card is about finding that joy back inside of you. And if it wasn't that good, you need to rewrite your narrative. And how you do that is going into your spiritual space. And you are now an adult. If you're watching this, you will be an adult. And you would have learned a different way. You know the ways of the world. You know how the world is. Even though that is embedded in you emotionally, you have a way to change that into success for yourself. Because the stag representation here on this man is showing you the strength. Because the stag in the forest is the very strong, revered, respected deer, and he is the top of his game. So when you have the Sun card coming out here for you, Taurus, it's saying make sure that you find your joy in the way that you are strong in it. This is a very strong, successful card. I love that. Let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. You got the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is a card saying you know what you deserve. There's your stability. Your stability is in your home. Your stability is in your family. Your stability is in the way that you see and are accountable for yourself. So don't let the way that you were brought up, or if it is affecting you badly, change who you are. Remain in this strong revered person that you've grown into. But also, also allow for yourself to, to find a way to allow spirit in and to not be alone, because the Sun card is not about being alone. The Sun card is about sharing your joy, sharing your success, and being in a space of attracting that. Yeah, success. It's a success card, that. So, Taurus, what is your divine direction card for the rest? Whoopsie. And I love the way the Ten of Pentacles is the next card that came flying out off here, which is, again, it's like the lottery card in the tarot. Let's put that there. It's a very slippery. Okay, Taurus, what is your divine direction for the rest of the month? Clearing. Love that. Remove energy blockages by clearing out unwanted emotional, material clutter. Unwanted emotional clutter from your past. I'm also just hearing now, you might have somebody in your past that is testing you a little bit, and pulling you back to a way that you were before. So make sure that you're very aware of that. Find your sanctuary, open up to spirit, and clear away those blockages. Only you can do this. Only you can do it. And look what you've got waiting for you. You've got success in the sun, and that is in the normal Rider-Waite. You've got this little baby on the back of a horse, and that's that inner child being completely set free from what holds you back. Sure, that's really, really lovely, Taurus. Take care, and I'll chat to you soon. All right, let's clear all this away. Hi, Gemini. Welcome in. I am going to give you a little recap on what your beginning of November said, and your card said to you that, or your guides coming through the tarot said that life is a two-way street. Leading and receiving is part of that. So endings are happening, and then you must shine into the new stages of your life, the next steps. So that's interesting, Gemini. Let's see what else came up for you. This one is actually calling me here. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So Gemini, if you have experienced something in your life that something has ended, it doesn't have to be a huge ending. It could be something, it could be a realization for yourself. It could be something that has allowed a passage to open for you to give you joy and delight into the next section of your life. So, we always think that changes in our lives and endings and taking new steps and shining into a new way of going must be some pivotal experience in your life. And look, it could be, but when joy and delight comes up here and says to you, open your heart to joy, that to me is just fundamentals of life, the actual everyday life, the noticing what gives you joy and delight. And you can see this little angel, she's looking at the sun coming in, and she's experiencing it as joy and delight into her life. And that's simple. That's a simple little everyday thing that we can all do, and a lot of us don't, because we are so caught up in everything that goes on. So Gemini, let's see what else is coming out for you for the rest of November. This is just a catch up on your November, like a quick little update. What else has Gemini got going forward for them with a new section coming through? I'm not shuffling very well, am I? Okay, Gemini, let's have a look now. Let's get serious. What is coming through? What is going to cause you to shine? What joy can you accept coming through for your heart? Let's see what you've got here. Oh, and you've got 8 of Swords, and you've got the 5 of Cups. Now, both of these are not very joyful cards, I just want to tell you. The 8 of Swords is a card telling you that you are stuck in a space of, it's like a fear, a binding fear. It's a trapped feeling. And you can see this little girl, she's lying in bed, and she's feeling forlorn. She's very unwell. And then we've got the 5 of Cups here. And she's looking at her 5 cups that have fallen over, and she's thinking, oh hell, I've lost all my stuff inside the 5 cups. Now, your message at the beginning of the month was very similar to this, saying that, there's a two-way street. We've got the joy and delight here, and we've got the two very forlorn ways here. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because I can't end your reading like that. And you've got the Princess of Pentacles. Now, what the Princess of Pentacles is telling me is that you are planting seeds. You are making a new way for yourself. You can see she's sitting at the desk here, and she's writing out and she's counting her money. Now, that money is a pentacle, is the top of the pentacle faces spirit, and the rest are your attributes of life: water, air, fire, and earth. So you're asked to please have a look to see, look at the good things that come through from challenges. And look at her. Those cups have fallen over, but look what's grown from it. Whatever liquid has come out of those cups has grown into a garden for her. And when you're stuck in this trapping state, you have a way to get out of it. You know, these eight swords all coming at you, but they're not actually going into you. And that is a very big message there for you, Gemini. When you have that duality of life coming through and you go, oh hell, I'm having such a bad day, how do I get out of it? Remember the joy and delight that's come through in this card. I'm actually going to read it to you because you need that positivity coming through for you. And this bottom of the deck, you've got your Page of Pentacles, and the pages are always, the energy is always around adventures and starting a new way of thinking or way of doing. And now the Pentacles are always about grabbing in what you can from spirit and making it work for you. She's definitely journaling and she's finding a way to make it work for herself. And this Joy and Delight card says, you do not need to suffer or to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds through joy. True happiness comes from following the dictations of your soul. Do you give that away, or do you celebrate in each day and embrace your fun? Say yes to the steps that can be taken to joy. You don't need to be, so that's actually what's speaking into here. You don't need to be in the dregs and thinking, oh no, I can't experience joy. I've got too much going on in my life. There's too much happening. I've too many disappointments. There is a time in your life where you can actually find happiness and joy through that, because you can't be, the life can't be 100% joy and delight. So what this card is saying to you is that just reach your destination for the day and then start the journey again the next day. And this is what this so let's see if you actually got it in camera. Yes, you have. This is what this Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles is actually saying to you, is that this joy and delight comes through in phases. And it's your birthright. It's your spiritual birthright. And if you don't follow your bliss, it won't follow you. So when you focus on the disappointments and the horrible thoughts and the no pleasures in your life, this joy and delight cannot come through for you. So come on, Gemini, I know you can do it. We'll chat again in December. Right, so I'm putting those away. And the next one is Cancer. Let's see, put that up there. Right, Cancer. Mentally, your life was processing differently for you at the beginning of November, and you need that your spirits asked you to please take a breath and to think about the hard year that you've had and call on your friends and mentally process it, but take yourself through the healing. So let's see what else is coming through for you. I'm going to take this one, Cancer. Stay focused, hold the course. Now, I love that. Now, because it's saying to you, you know what? Even though you've had quite a mental processing year, even though you've felt heavy and it was hard to heal, and you would find it hard to find good moments for yourself, stay focused, because you are going through this. It's something you need to go through. It's something you need to go through to grow. 2024 has been quite a difficult year for a lot of people, Cancer, and being a sign that that processes everything emotionally, because it's a water sign, it's quite difficult to get through without feeling things so deeply in your soul. So let us see what your tarot cards have for you going forward. These two cards that came flying out. Oh wow, I love that. I love that. So let's have a look here. You've got 10 of Cups and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, 10 of Cups, you can have a look at this card. Does that not just look like a very happy family's card? Now, what a 10 of Cups means is that cups are your emotions. Cups are everything that gives you delight and joy and a feeling of euphoria in life. And the 10 of Cups is always, sorry, the 10s are always the end of the journey in the tarot. These are minor influences in you. And the Major Arcana, you've got the 10th card of the Major Arcana. And the fact that you've got two 10s means that this is coming to an end. Your 2024, as it comes to an end, your hard, deep feelings of how you are processing life are coming to an end. You're ending a cycle, because this Wheel of Fortune is about change. It's about how you the wheel goes round and around and round. So you might have been on the bottom of the wheel for quite a long time, but you're having an upcycle now, Cancer. Isn't that lovely? I'm so happy for you. And the Ten of Cups are saying to you, find those things that actually make your emotions burst with excitement, burst with joy, burst with everything that's fulfilling for you, because the Ten of Cups is the most fulfilling emotional card in the deck. And it's saying that even though you've been through a winter, you're coming through. Look at the sunflowers coming through on the other side. So you have a choice. Here, your advice is to stay focused, stay on the road, because that down is turning to the up. That's amazing. I love that for you halfway through November. Nice message for you, Cancer, because Cancer you guys can really process life quite deeply and quite heavily. So come on, angel spirits, guys. What else? What is the divine direction for Cancer going for the rest of November? Let's take that card. You've got proud. Be proud of who you are, where you have been, and where you are going. Stay focused. Hold the course, because what you are doing, you're learning along the way, and you're doing everything that you can to make yourself in this zone. You are focusing on that. And that's one thing I do know about Cancer, that I do have friends of Cancer, is that even though they feel life so deeply, they really do, you are definitely not a person to not pick yourself up and keep going. Be proud of who you are, because you are doing so well, Cancer. Thank you. We'll chat again in December. All right, so let's put those away. The next one I'm doing is Leo. All right, Leo. Let's actually put my ring on. I forgot about my ring. All right, Leo. Let's do yours. Now, your message at the beginning of the month was repeating patterns. Have you found what you're missing? So your whole message in the beginning of November was, are you going round and around and around in the same pattern, and you're just not finding what you're looking for in life? So let's see what you've got now, Leo. I'm going to take this one here. Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. So the fact that you got the message of find what you're looking for in the beginning of the month and nourish yourself and being like, use that comforting time to move forward. What else? Take a breath. Now, while you are doing that, you need to ground. You need to regroup yourself and restructure yourself into how you can move forward. Because if you are if you're moving on and looking for something that you're missing, that can be a little bit misplacing in your life. So now you need to go deeper into your root and to explore what it is that you've found now that is missing, and ground yourself into that so you don't lose it. So let's just see what the tarot cards have to say for you, Leo. How do you ground? What is it that you were missing? And how do you get back into this grounding? And how do you explore this new path of yours? How do you nourish yourself? And how do you move forward into the rest of November for Leo? How does Leo move forward? Let's take that one. Let's take, no, I'm not going to take the bottom. Oh, I like that card. That's already come out. Just not feeling the others. I'll take that one. Oh, Leo, you got the Star card. How awesome. This to me tells me that, first of all, well done. Well done for listening to your heart and listening to your actual guidance that came through. Identifying the repeating patterns. Looking for what can nourish yourself. Now you're grounding yourself into that. Just make sure that you do that, because being a fire sign, you can be quite impulsive and getting off and being passionate about life, but you also need to ground yourself. Grounding is the most important thing as you wake up in the morning. Even though you are having actions going forward, even though you have got such beautiful cards here, there's always that aspect of putting yourself back. And how I do it is you imagine some roots going out of your the bottom of your feet and just checking into the earth, just hooking in, so that you can ground yourself and to explore further of what you got going for you, because you've got such an amazing time coming ahead for you. Now the Star card is about, I don't know if I'm allowed to have nudity here, let's just put that over there. The Star card is about the hope that you've always had in your heart, that passion that you've always had in your heart, and knowing that it's going to come through for you, and that belief in it, because the connection that you have to your source, your spirit, the angels that guide you, however you navigate your life forward, the Star card is saying to you is that you are protected, and you have to believe in the magic of yourself, because the Four of Wands is saying is that you are the sign of stability. The Leo sign is always believing themselves and doing what they need to do and moving forward in that. And with your beginning of the month message said that you didn't have that. So I'm so happy now, Leo, that you are now moving forward and you're going to have this stability, and you've actually got to a place where you can, that is available for you. And you can see this little girl, she's so happy about this tree house that her father's built for her. It's stable, it's in the tree, and that tree is grounded. So that's what's available for you, Leo. Isn't that amazing? Grab it. So let's look at the divine direction cards and just see going forward, Leo. What has Leo's rest of the month got for them? I'm going to take this one. Oh, I love that. Passion. Passion isn't confined to sexual energy. It means meant to be felt. Don't hold yourself back. And that is what I was talking to you about your sign. You've got this innate passion to do things, to be a better person, to, in fact, your personalities, Leo, are usually, if you are a sun sign, Leo, is usually quite confident and usually knowing what they want in life. So take that and make it work for you. Make it work in your magic and make it work to give you stability, and celebrate that. Celebrate who you are, Leo. Awesome rest of the month for November. Take care. Right, I'm packing up now. I'm doing the next lot, which is Virgo. Virgo, let's do your cards now. Let's put that one over there. Let's put the tarot cards back. Okay, Virgo, what it said for you, for the beginning month, it said your path is unknowns, but trust. It said, sorry, I like to tap on the table just to get the energy out from previous, and I'm sorry if it makes a noise for you. Right, Virgo, as I said, your path is unknown. So everybody's path is not really known, and said that you need to trust. Remember to watch the fears around conformity, because growth is happening. And it was saying that you need to balance and nourish, and adventure awaits. So let's see what's coming up for you, Virgo. I'm trying to see. One is not jumping out at me. Let me take this one here. Protected by angels. Now, that is... You are cherished by the angels. I'm actually going to draw two for you. I'm actually going to draw two. Choosing your path, all is possible. The reason why I drew two is because this is a foregone conclusion for you, Virgo. You actually got that at the beginning of the month as well. So look here. Your path is unknown. Just trust. Confront fears about unknowing. Growth is happening. So whatever you're doing for the rest of the month, remember that. Oh, you got a pathway. I remember that your path was unknown. It was in those trees. Choosing your path, all is possible. Virgo, whatever you're doing is blessed by the divine. Look at this. Just keep going. All is possible. So let's just choose your tarot cards to go with it, Virgo. And let's see how confronting your fears and the growth that is coming up for you, the adventure awaits. Woo, woo. You got the Tower card. Oh, okay. I'm so excited about this now. Look. Okay, so Virgo, this is exactly who you are. You are the Queen of Swords. You are the most mentally focused sign, okay? You are a doer. So swords are always about the thinking, about the doing. And the Queen of Swords, you can see, I think she's the... I hope she isn't the Wicked Witch from this from the Snow White tale. But what this Queen is about, the energy of this Queen is that she works on the facts. She only works on the facts of life. She doesn't work on emotions that creep in, that can take her off into a challenging time. And your Tower card here is saying that you might have felt that your life up to now this year, or even up to now this month, might have been quite challenging for you. But she's pulling you back. She's pulling you back to saying, get a grip. Get a grip, Virgo. Everything's going to be okay, because when things do happen, this tree has to regrow. Once the lightning comes, once the rain comes, once the floods come, everything needs to regrow. The grass needs to regrow. You need this to regroup yourself. You need some kind of a breakdown to regroup yourself. You're protected by the angels, and your new path is divine. And because you've got the World card here, the World card in the Major Arcana, you've got the 16th card here, and you've got the 21st card here of the Major Arcana. And when the Fool starts his journey, he starts off and he's learning in the beginning, and as he gets to the end of the journey, he faces challenges in the middle, but he knows once he's at the end, which is this World card, is that time of your life is now, your lessons have learned. It's a closure of that time of your life, especially with your Tower card here saying it is happening, or it has happened, it's forced upon you, But look at this Queen. She doesn't stand for any nonsense. She's not taking any of this lying down, because your cycle has ended now and you're going to start the new one fresh, and you're going to, what's the word? You're going to have the lessons with you that you've got, people along the way that have helped you, the realizations that you have, because you're now choosing a path because you know all is possible. That is for the rest of the month now. So adventure awaits you again. A new adventure awaits you, Virgo. So what does direction cards have for you going forward? For our Virgos, for our lovely Virgos going through some challenges in November, what is happening? You've got music and you've got heal. Music, enjoy, express yourself by playing an instrument or singing. Music will uplift your spirits. And I know that for a fact. So once you put music on and you sing along to the words, it just uplifts you. It makes your soul enter into a different magic space. It's not a breaking down space. It's a helping space. So that is one card for you. And your other one, your message is heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, or actions. Now, this is taking you into a different direction, Virgo, because of all the experiences that you have in life. You can heal others and help yourself by teaching them, and maybe doing a hands-on healing for other people, because you know how life has affected you. So I love that for you, Virgo. That is your message for the rest of November, and we'll chat soon in December. Take care. All right, so I'm packing this away and we're doing the last one now, Libra. Libra, let's have a look to see what yours was. Libra was about setting intentions. It was about life may be boring, but rewards are coming. Get into nature and make nature work for you. Put your manifestations out. If you're thinking bad, then that will happen. So what the cards are saying for you, Libra, is that life is happening anyway. You might as well be authentic. You might as well set goals. You might as well awaken yourself to the fact that what is coming towards you, you can handle anything. So make sure that you are living your manifestations. Go into nature. Don't think about, let me just let my cat in here. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, Libra. My little kitty cat was looking at me and saying, please let me in. So, Libra, let's see what's coming up for you in the unknown path. Let's see what's coming up for you. I'm going to take that one. Mystic Healer. And I'm going to take that one. Desert Passage. Trust the divine plan. Now that is what came through in the beginning of the month, that the path was unknown, and you might feel like you're in a little bit of a desert at the moment, and you know it's difficult to see rewards and blessings coming forward for you when you're not living that, you're not seeing the signs. But the Mystic Healer is saying healing energy flows through you. So take this time in this desert passage that you're in for the rest of November to connect with nature as you were giving in the beginning of the month. Set your intentions and manifest. Now the Mystic Healer, I'm actually going to read that to you because there's a wonderful message here from that. The Mystic Healer says, energy flows through you. The in and outer healing of all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, a relationship, a physical challenge will be resolved. Have faith that it's happening. This is the time to find the source of challenges, transform your grievances, and do it now. No longer needing to carry them with you. You're a healing force to others, and if you're not aware of it. So this is what I understand from this card, is that when you learn to go through stuff in life, when you learn to have challenges in that, you heal others along the way, because that energy flows through you and it goes out of you and you help others. And let me just read the rest of it here on the other side. It says, excuse the dog here that's barking up there. I live in a complex and these dogs do bark. So for healing to occur on the outside, it's essential for you to have the inner planes healing as well. So let's have a look at your desert passage. And the desert passage says, trust in the divine plan. The desert can feel like a vast wasteland. And the isolation and the immense insights of this intuition will emerge through you. So this time that you take to be in this desert passage, to take time to yourself, to check in with your healing side, that is when you learn about to become a visionary, and you connect more with your spirit this way. And you get more instincts this way, and you trust, because there is a plan for your life. So let's see what the tarot has to say going forward for that, Libra. Don't forget to check into nature. This one's calling me. Don't forget to always check in with nature, because that is where you get that back from the earth. The earth gives back to you to connect with your spiritual side. So Libra, What is coming through for the rest of the month for Libra? Let's turn these over here. What is coming through for the rest of the month for Libra? What would you like Libra to know for the rest of the month? Should I just take those two? No, there's one there. Okay, let's see what that first one was. That's exactly what this desert passage is about. 10 of Swords. You got the Sun card, and you got the 9 of Swords. So what you got here, this Libra, this is so what's happened. This is a message that came through at the beginning of the month. Remember that when you are going through the dark night of the soul, and what you're thinking about life, and you're thinking about this passage that you're in, this limbo that you're in, and this 9 of Swords becomes relevant at night when you wake up at night and you can't sleep and you're thinking, oh hell, everything is against me. Look at her, she's got bats attacking her there, and she's got nowhere to go. She's got the swords surrounding her, and she feels like she's so trapped in this nightmare that she's living. But let me tell you something. The 10 of Swords, if you look at them, they are not actually penetrating him, and the 10s are always the ending of a cycle in the tarot, these are temporary influences. All the minor cards are always temporary, and you've got the Sun card, which is a major influence in your life. I'll get to that now. But this 10 of Swords is saying that you might feel your thought, you feel it, and your thoughts, because swords are about feeling. It's about how you process your mental life. You might feel that it's all doom and gloom because things are happening around you, and you feel like you're in a bit of a passage, and you had to challenge yourself to move places or shift your goalposts all the time. This is saying it's coming to an end because the next day is rising for you. Not in this card, it doesn't show you the sun shining, but there it is. And in the normal Rider-Waite, you've got the guy lying on the floor with all these swords in him, but there's a sun shining in the background, and this is the sun that's shining for you. And we are on a full moon tonight. Tonight is the 15th of November. We're in the full moon. Use this full moon to take you through this dark night of the soul, to progress yourself into what you can process for yourself going further. I'm actually going to look at the bottom of the deck. And you've got the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles tells me that you are feeling so left out in the way that you're processing life, and you don't need to feel a victim, because you've got the end of the I don't know why I picked another card. I don't know why this came through for you, but look at how this guy's sitting underneath this mushroom. He's feeling really forlorn. He's this dark night of the soul takes you to a lonely place in yourself, and you don't often say that to other people, Libra, because you're known to just try and be balanced all the time. So know that Spirit is seeing your dark night of the soul coming through, and know that whatever you're challenged with right now, it's not forever. These are all temporary influences, and what's coming for you is this strong, powerful sun. You don't have to feel a victim. This rain won't last forever. There is help coming in for you. You know, Pentacles, the way the Pentacles go, you've got the top of the 5 points of the Pentacles. The top is connecting with Spirit, and the other 4 are helping you get through, balance through life, which is the air and the fire and the earth and the water. So the Pentacle is about that connection to everything, and then your top point is that connection to Spirit. So, whoopsie, take yourself into this card every time you are feeling that your temporary situation is too much to bear, because your Sun card is saying you've got success coming, you've got times that are coming up for you, then they're going to bring out that joy in you. It's going to bring out the absolute little child in you. You're going to find joy again, because whatever you're going through is happening for a reason, because you can find this. I really believe that for you, Libra. So let's do a Divine Direction card for you. What Divine Direction card wants to give you a bit of encouragement going further? I'll take that one. Doesn't want to be taken. See how it slipped back? I'll take that one. You've got affirm, create your own affirmations, think of words and phrases that aspire while you write them down. So manifestations are big things for you. Manifestations are big things for anybody, but for a Libra, make sure that you've got affirmations going all the time, and you've got them down as what you're wanting to go through this to get to this. You've got move, get up and get active. Try gentle exercises such as yoga, tai chi, or Pilates. Yes, you don't want to be stuck in the funk with what's going on here in your mind. And decide, again, the mind, it's time for you to make a decision. Call on your spirit guides for help. Now, that is exactly what came through for you. Ask for help. Okay, Libra, we'll chat to you again in December. Take care.